Hi, my name is Jessica from the fashion and beauty blog Jeans in a Teacup, and today I have a Sézane fall try-on to share with you, so stay tuned. First up, we have the Peter skirt. I love Sézane's mini skirt. Mini skirts, you may remember from my last video, I have this one, which I've actually worn with this sweater too, so very versatile, and I love the details on this skirt, the button detail here, which is functional. You can unbutton them if you want. And then the wrap style. This is a faux wrap style though, so it doesn't, when you unbutton it, it doesn't unwrap all the way. It's closed here, so you don't have to worry about this opening up. So that makes it a lot easier, and you get it on and off with this zipper on the side. And I really love the tones in this skirt as well. It has light blue, so it'll look lovely with this top. It has brown shades, it has olive green shades, which I really like. I'm wearing the size 6, which is what I've been usually buying in Sézane recently. My weight is fluctuating a little bit, so I used to be a little bit heavier when I started filming the last couple of videos. I've been exercising, so losing a little bit of weight, I think, in my belly area. So the size 6 does still have room for me. I'll leave my measurements below so you can compare, but this is definitely not super tight on me. I would say it's comfortable. If it was a little bit tighter, it'd probably sit higher on my waist like this, so it'd be a little bit shorter, but since it's looser, I can pull it down so it doesn't feel as short. It hits around my fingertips. And yeah, so size 6 I think is still a good size for me. I'll be able to tuck in heavier sweaters with it being a little bit not so skin tight on me. So that's nice. So I think size 6, I think it runs true to size. You can take your normal size, and yeah, that's the Peter skirt. Next up, we have the Mathis jumper, and I really like this sweater. It is 100% organic cotton, I believe, so this is not a wool or wool blend sweater, which is kind of nice actually, because a lot of their sweaters are itchy. They're like an alpaca or a mohair, and I do find that I have to wear another, like a lighter sweater under them so that it doesn't itch so much. They are super comfortable though and fluffy, and I love them, but they are itchy. So this is nice to have because it's cotton, not itchy. If you're sensitive to wool, this is a great sweater option. And what I like about it is it has this button detail on the shoulder. You'll find a lot of Sézane sweaters have that. You can unbutton this all the way. So I guess if you wanted to layer another, like a button-down shirt under it, you could. I'm wearing the size small, and so if you are in between sizes, I would take your larger size because it is form-fitting. So yeah, you can take your usual size for a fitted look. If you want a looser look, or you have like a big chest area and you need a little extra room, I would consider sizing up, because the sleeves aren't super long on this either. So if you have long arms, you probably want to take your larger size because yeah, they're not super long. All right, next up we have the Anna L thigh-high boots. So these are pretty intense. They are over the knee, thigh-high boots for sure. They are 100% leather. They call it a split leather, so it kind of looks like suede, but I guess it's a little bit different. I'm not really sure, but they seem like suede boots. They have like a pointed, a rounded toe, and I think a over 3-inch heel, 3.1-inch heel. So they definitely do have some height. I usually don't wear shoes with that tall of a heel because I'm already kind of tall. But these are beautiful boots. These are my first pair of over-the-knee thigh-high boots, so I wasn't really sure how they were going to look on me. I've always had really skinny legs and calves, so I would have a hard time finding boots that didn't look like crazy big on my legs. So I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I actually think they look great, even on my scrawny legs. I actually do like that they hit up by the thigh, because that is obviously a thicker part of my leg, so they don't look so oversized. And they actually stay up, so sometimes I feel like boots with like a thinner material will slink down your leg, kind of fall down. But even though these aren't tight on my legs or my calves, they still stay up because the leather is pretty firm, it holds its shape, which is nice, so I don't have to worry about them falling down. They do have room in the leg area, so they aren't super tight on me. And I would say that the foot area runs a little small, so I'm wearing the size 9. I'm either an 8.5 or a 9 in shoes in general. Sometimes I've taken a size 8 in Sézane shoes, but I went with a 9 for these because I think it said that they do run a little small or take your larger size or whatever. So I took the size 9, and I definitely do think they run a little small. Like I definitely wouldn't want to size down in these, and I already have a thin and narrow foot. So the size 9 is like perfect for me. It is a little tight if I wear like heavy socks. So definitely if you want to wear thick socks, take a larger size, maybe even size up, and I think you'll be fine. They have a side zipper on the bottom here to get on and off, but they are kind of difficult to get on just because the leg shaft is so high. So it is kind of hard to pull them on a little bit. And sitting down is also kind of hard because it doesn't have the boots don't have like a slit or anything back here, so when you're trying to bend, it is a little stiff with the leather. I'm assuming over time the leather will get maybe a little bit looser, probably stretch out a little bit, but right now sitting down with these is a little bit hard, but I think worth it, excuse me, because they just look so good. All right, here we have the Samuel jumper, and I ordered this a while ago when it was first released, and unfortunately it sold out really fast. So I'm not sure if they're gonna bring it back in stock. I hope they do, and so this is just in case they bring it back. You can see it, it's a merino wool and alpaca blend, I believe. So it does have some itch if you're wearing it by itself. And this is a nice, soft, stretchy jumper. I'm wearing the small, and as you can see, it is big. It does say you should size down if you are in between sizes or want a tighter fit, I think. I could have sized down, but when I ordered, I don't even know if the extra small was available because it was selling out really fast. And so I just decided to keep the small because it's fine. I don't think it looks too big or anything, and it's really comfortable. So yeah, definitely you can size down if you want a tighter fit. I still have a lot of room here. So I could have taken the extra small, but yeah, I like it. It's really all right. Next up, we have the Damon Trousers and the Chloe shirt. So I guess I'll talk about the Chloe shirt first. This is one of their staple pieces. I think it's available all year round. They bring it back every year, different colors and maybe different materials. This one is 100% silk, and I think most of them are 100% silk. And it has this beautiful like embroidered detail of the collar, buttons all the way down, and the buttons go high up to the neck like this, so you can wear it buttoned or unbuttoned. This is a really beautiful blouse. It's got buttons here on the arms too. And this color blue looks really good with these plaid prints that I picked up. And I thought it would be kind of like a nice neutral shade that wasn't brown or tan or black. I'm wearing the size 4. And usually I'm a size 4 or size small in Sézane tops. Sometimes I take a 6 in the button-down shirts for a little bit more oversized fit, because I like that better, and because I don't like things being too tight around the chest area. But I'm also kind of petite and smaller here than I used to be, so I decided to go with the size 4. I think on the website it suggests that you size up because it runs a little small. And I definitely think you could do that if you want, especially if you have a larger chest or broader shoulders. You're probably gonna want to take your larger size or size up a little bit, because it does, you know, pull a little bit here. It's not super loose. I think this fits like perfect for me. I don't want it to be any smaller, but you definitely could take a larger size, especially around the arms here. I have really skinny wrists, but this is tight on me. Like, I have a hard time pulling it over my hands. It's not tight when I'm wearing it because, like I said, I have really skinny wrists, but yeah, I can't imagine this being comfortable for someone that has normal size wrists. So keep that in mind too. The sleeves are long enough, but they are hard to get on on and off because they are tighter. So there's that. So yeah, I definitely think you could take your larger size or size up if you want to be safe. If you want a more fitted look, you know, definitely take your normal size, but beware these tight wrist arm things. So I paired it with the Damon Trousers, and I've always been interested in the Damon Trousers because they look so chic. I love the pleat down the front, the thick cuff at the bottom, just the wide leg vibe of this whole pant. And when I saw it was released in this check print, I wanted to pick it up because I love the colors in these pants. It's got the light blue like this, and it's got a maroon and black and gray and tan. So lots of colors going on there, which will make it really easy to mix with a bunch of sweaters. It looks great with my navy blue sweater as well. So yeah, I was worried about the length because they are an ankle length, and sometimes ankle lengths don't look great on me because they just look too short, around 5'8", so sometimes cropped pants can be a little short, but they always look good on the model, and I'm assuming the models are tall, so I was like, I'm just gonna give it a try. And I do really like these. The only problem is I'm wearing the size 6, and I think it's a little big. I have a lot of space back here, and these are like a heavier pant. The material is pretty thick, so I just feel like the material is weighing down. It makes me feel like the crotch gets really low. These are a high-waisted pant, and I'm assuming they're supposed to fit above my belly button like this, but if I pull them all the way up, I have a lot of room in the back. So I think you can size down, or if you're in between sizes, take your smaller size like it says on the website, because I do think these are a little big. I'll leave my measurements, like I said, so check those, because I feel like I am maybe going more in between 4 and a 6 in bottoms now. I think I'm going to return these and get the size 4 if they're still available, and give them a try there. The only thing is they are a little tighter on my hips and my butt, so I'm not sure if sizing down, if they will be too tight around my hips. We'll see. So sizing for me is a bit off with these. I'm not really sure if I'm a size 4 or a size 6, but they are really nice. And the other thing is they don't have belt loops. So if they had belt loops, I might be able to get away with wearing a belt with these to keep them up higher. But since they don't have any belt loops, I really just needed to fit like perfectly around my waist. So that's the issue with these. Other thing to mention, these are made out of a wool blend. So they are actually a little bit itchy in the pants because they aren't lined. So I do feel a little bit of itchy scratchiness with this fabric. It's not too bad because it's on my legs, so I'm not as sensitive on my legs as my upper body, but just beware if you're really sensitive to wool, you might feel that these are a bit itchy. You could probably wear tights under these and it would be fine. But yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, I really like the colors. I think it looks great with this. We'll see. All right, next we have the Joey Trousers. So this is a more casual option for a plaid pant than the Damon Trousers. They don't have like the pleats, and it has an elasticized waist instead of the button and zipper. So these are just more casual in general. They still have a wide leg like the Damon Trouser, and I believe they're made out of the same or similar material, the wool blend. And the only difference is these have a lining, which I love because it just feels slinkier on my skin and it doesn't feel itchy like the Damon Trousers do. So if you're sensitive to that, these would also be a good option. Yeah, it's got side pockets like this, no back pockets. The Damon Trousers do have back pockets. And I think this is supposed to hit a little bit lower on your waist. It says on the website it's yeah, like a slightly low waist. I think that's what they said. So the Damon Trousers I think are supposed to hit more up here, high on your waist, but these can sort of hit a little bit lower. It's still at my belly button here though. Also I want to mention I'm wearing the size 6, and I think it says if you're in between sizes you can size down, especially because it does have the elastic waist, so there is stretch, and I don't think they feel as tight around the hips as the Damon Trousers did for me. So I'm not sure. I mean, they definitely feel comfortable. I'm wearing the size 6. It's definitely doable. But I do still have a lot more room because of the stretchiness. So I'm not sure if I should or could size down to the size 4. That's another question I'm not sure about either. So we'll see. You can let me know in the comments which of these you prefer, because I'm not keeping them all and I might have to adjust the size on some of them as well. I'll show you these because I think they look great with my Everlane Day Flats. This is an olive green color. It doesn't look like that on the website, but this is definitely like a green, and I think it goes great with the green stripes in this plaid. So I'm planning on wearing these flats with the skirt or the pants. It would also look great with a green sweater. Lots of options with these pants, which is why I like them too. And they're just really comfortable. Like I said, or I think I said, I could just take a nap in these and feel really comfortable. All right, that's it for my Sézane fall try on. And you can always go to my website, jeansindateacup.com, to see these pieces styled on my blog or on my Instagram at Jeans in a Teacup. There'll be more outfit ideas on there. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.